Hello, in today's demonstration, I am going to be showing you subtractive painting using Open Acrylic. Open Acrylic is slow drying, so I have a longer manipulation time. I'm going to be using Prussian blue. If you don't have any um, Open Acrylic, you can add a retarding agent, a few drops of that to your paint. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go with a bottle, just a simple form, just to show you how I would do my subtractive painting. And I'm going to remove the paint from the bottle and leave the background dark. Just going to put some marks on here with a charcoal pencil. And this is a great way to block out the composition of your painting. This is what oil painters do. They'd paint a ground on their painting, a color, and then they would erase it with usually turpentine and a rag. And then if you don't like it, you can put more paint on and keep erasing until you get the composition you like. Okay, so I'm going to use this, it's called a spatcher, it's sort of this silicone brush, and just very quickly spread a thin coat of the open acrylic over my piece. If you don't have a silicone spatula, I think you could use a credit card. You could probably use a brush too. You get more texture marks. Okay, so basically I coat that. Got it coated. I can still see my bottle there. And then the fun part is I'm just going to paint with water. Just lightly go over that with water. And then I'm going to take an absorbent rag. I think this is from the auto store. And blot that. And I've pulled up the paint. Now, I kind of like it the way it is. I actually even like what wound up on the paper towel, which I may save. If I want to remove more paint, I can. If I want to blend it a little bit more, I can do that. Maybe I'll pull off a little more paint from up here. So this would be the foundation of my piece, to which I would then build more layers on top of. I am going to add a little bit of stenciling to it to show you what might be next. So I've got sort of this rock bubble stencil. And I could use the same color, or I could go, I'm going to go for this light phthalo blue. And scrape that across the surface with my silicone paintbrush. Okay, so there's another layer. So I'm doing these negative and positive painting reversals. I did another one ahead of time where I did the opposite. I erased the background and left the bottle solid. So let me try and come in here. I'll do a different stencil. Same color over the dark. Now my reveal. Okay, so there's another layer, and more can be added, but here I've got a positive and negative shape painting of a bottle with some layers. Now I'm just going to show you one more thing, and I'm using a Artist Loft canvas paper. I really like this brand. I don't really like their paints, but they're one of the few companies. It's actual canvas. Some canvas paper is just paper with a canvas texture on it. So I really like this one, and it's affordable. I got it at Michael's Craft Store. Okay, so another fun thing to play with this negative or subtractive painting is just random marks. So here I go again. There's my open acrylic. Now I can just play with different effects here. So one of them would be to just make some splats with water. That's pretty cool. Again, I like the paper towel. Okay, now I'm going to do, I'll do a stencil. Again, damp brush. Just kind of lightly tapping over the surface. And what's great is at this stage, if I don't like it, I can just go over with my silicone paintbrush and with more open acrylic and just knock it back. Okay, there's that one. Let's see, I direct painting with the brush and blotting. I can sgraffito in. Don't maybe see that as much, but that's something else I could play with. Sgraffito. Almost looks like batik. What was the other one? There was one other. Okay, drawing with your finger. So I put the rag on my finger, get it wet, and drawing into, probably need to thicken that up more, drawing into the surface, kind of mushing paint around. Again, this is a great way, a loose way to block out a composition. And once you have the composition design and structure that you want, you can build your painting from there. Okay, so I've got that one. These are the ones I got. That one. And then here's another paper towel one that I really like on the paper towel. Pretty cool. Okay, and that is it for subtractive painting with open acrylic. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.